Hello everyone and welcome. So today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a little while, and this is regarding being woke. We're kind of falling into the same mistakes that we've been trying to avoid with this whole idea of being woke and open-minded and, better informed. But there's a few things that we're skipping out on. Whenever you get an information from a specific individual, make sure to take a step back and say, okay, is this person sharing a fact or an opinion? It sounds obvious, but most of us fall into that trap of kind of believing anything that's being said online just because it's said in a persuasive or convincing way, and we don't go and do our own individual research. Take the time to ask yourself, okay, what is the background of this person? Why are they promoting this idea? Do they have a certain expertise in this field? And are they saying this because they want to promote a specific product later on? Those extra little steps will help you clarify whether that person is giving an opinion or giving a fact. And it's important to do that because a lot of people online will share things and promote a certain idea because they're actually venting through it, and they will only share the idea that they want to make themselves feel good without necessarily wanting to find a solution. Another thing to keep in mind with the information that you see online is that everything that you see is catered to you because of algorithms. If you like bananas, it's going to show bananas are the best thing ever. If you like cats, for example, you will only see information about cats and how they're the best, and get some targeted ads for that, or articles that will prove that cats are the best. The purpose of algorithms is to give you information that you want to see. That way you can keep scrolling and using all these different type of social media platforms or websites and get you hooked onto it. So it's very important when you see an article pop up, ask yourself, okay, where does this article come from? Who wrote it? Does the author have a background or a degree, or do they have experience? Are they some random person who decided to start a blog without necessarily being an expert in the field? Check multiple sources. See if the information adds up. Yes, it takes more time, but going that extra mile will really benefit you in the end because you'll be more sure of the information that you have, and you'll just be a more well-informed person overall. Right, Pasqua? Yeah! Another thing I'd like to bring up is the power of listening. Sounds simple, but not many of us are good at it. It's totally okay not to partake in a conversation or a social movement if it is completely new to you and you just learned about it and you don't really know what's right from wrong or true from false, or simply that you don't have an opinion on yet because it's new to you. How can you give an opinion on something that you just learned about? It doesn't add up. Instead, try asking questions, or simply look at the conversations that are happening, or go back to fact check, do your research, see the history of things and where people are coming from when it comes to said social movement or whatever topic that you want to partake in. And then give yourself time to understand it. A lot of us mean well and we want to share information online because we want to help out people, but we don't fact check and we don't fully understand the situation, that we sometimes end up worsening the situation rather than helping it. So it's okay to take a step back and say, I don't really understand just yet, so I'm gonna wait on it and keep my thoughts to myself and do some more research. That's significantly more responsible than just throwing out anything out there just to say that you belong. Another really important thing is being honest with yourself. When you partake in these conversations, is it really a conversation that you want to have? Or are you looking more to debate? People have gotten to a point where instead of having conversations, we end up debating. Both sides will have their opinions and they just want to prove that each person is right, rather than taking a step back, listening to what the person has to say and see where they're coming from. There's so much more that we can learn from each other by actually taking the time to listen rather than just trying to prove our points. If we're all here just debating, nothing really is going to get solved. We're just going to become more divisive than ever, which is kind of what's happening right now. And you can see this really happening when people say, yeah, but. Yeah, but kind of says, I kind of see what you're saying, but I don't care. I just want to tell you what I have to say. And that is not going to lead to any progress whatsoever. Asking questions just really pushes the conversation further and allows you to really kind of put yourself in that person's place and see, okay, this is how they formed their idea. I'm going to take that information and then process it and then see what you can do with it. It's crazy how many conversations that I've witnessed, or should I say debates, that I've witnessed happening, and both people were saying the same thing but in different words because they're coming from a different point of view or because they're letting their emotions kick in. And I don't know about you, but I know for me, when I'm emotional, I don't really get out my thoughts the way I want to, and they can tend to be stronger or harsher than I actually mean them to, and that's okay. We're human, it happens, it's what makes us human. So that's all for today. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever been in a situation where you've applied these techniques and how it went for you. Thank you for being here, and be patient with yourself, stay awesome, and have a great day.